Hello, I'm Ishita and Bruno from the Center for Victimology and Psychological Studies. Ahead of the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, we are asking the students in the campus about their thoughts and perspective on racial discrimination. Have you faced any sort of discrimination or seen it happening around you?
No, I have not faced it, but I have seen it happening around me.
Yes, it has happened with me. People have really judged me and really bullied me on my color. They have once I was very fat also, so they used to say that ये तो काली और मोटी दोनों है, and my height was also not that good. So नाटी काली मोटी, I have heard everything.
So I moved to Maharashtra after first grade for 2 years, and I didn't know any Marathi. So the students over there were really excluding me from everything, the sports activities. Teachers also gave me very outsider remarks occasionally, and then the Marathi teacher was like, you won't do it, but he passed me. But I was like, it's not fair. So
I have seen discrimination around. So basically, like if someone is black, so people used to say kala hai, and someone is doesn't have proper eyes, like eye issue, so someone say kaala aadmi. So I have seen that.
How does racial discrimination affect the mental health?
So racial discrimination definitely does have a lot of effects on the mental health. So I feel that it reduces the self-esteem of a person. They become less confident because I have also faced a lot of times that I wanted to get myself involved in a lot of activities or events, and just because the group was not very comfortable with they wanted to have their own set of language group or cultural group, they often did not include me much in that.
I think racial discrimination impacts mental health massively, because this is someone coming up to you and asking really personal questions, and not only doing that but going a step further and making comments about it, and self-esteem can take a hit, self-image can take a hit, so many things can take a hit. That is not as easy to recover from.
Racial discrimination really affect your mental health because you started to feel that you are not beautiful. You stop going out. Because I stopped going out in any public gathering, in any family function. I stopped going out. I started to feel that nobody likes me, nobody wants to be my friend, everybody is mocking me, making fun of me. So I used to sit alone and aside of all the people, and there was a time when I used to scratch my body, so that I used to feel that if I will scratch my body, a new skin will come out, and that will appeal the society. So that's how it affects your mental health.
So, according to you, what is the one step that we can all take to make a more inclusive society?
I feel listening to and basically listening to and amplifying the voices of marginalized people or the people who are facing racial discrimination will help to spread awareness to a very large extent, because we need to tell the people that yes, discrimination still exists and we need to work and work for a better society.
So a small step that anybody can take is actually understanding that language is not universal for everybody, and there's different dialects or different speeches where everybody comes from. So in my opinion, the language is a big problem right now, and like with the current news, understanding language for the other person's perspective can make a real difference.
Conversation, I think that's the best way to do it, because all of these comments and all the moments of racial discrimination that I have seen are verbal communication, and so I think that is the way to go forward, that we actively have conversation, flag it up whenever someone says that, oh, you are so fair. I would say, how does it matter? I'm still Indian by the end of the day. So